It's Friday, and you know what it's all about. It's all about Ask Mbithe with the team here at Markets today. Friday is the day we take it a step lower, and we're like, what have we been discussing the whole week, and how does this actually influence the decisions that you make in as far as investments are concerned? Today, I'm joined by somebody who's very dear to me and somebody who's out there and is a social influencer. Winnie Wayua. She's better known as Wayu Wayua. She is an artist, she is an influencer. She's always talking up about very many things. So I challenged her and I asked her, with all your influence, how are you making money and how are you making investments? And I invited her into the space and she gave us the opportunity to be able to speak to her so that we can speak about anything to do with investments and any questions that she would like to front for us today. Welcome to the show, Wayu.
Thank you so much, Mbithe.
Tell us a bit about yourself and what you do.
As you've said, I'm Wayua. Actually, so many people know me by Wayua, not Winnie.
Yes.
So that anyone who calls me Winnie, I'm like,
we've known you for too long.
Yeah, you've known me for too long to call me Winnie.
Yes.
So yeah, I'm a dancer. I do digital content creation.
Okay.
And I also do social marketing. On my platform, I do marketing and advertisement. And what else do I do? I do freelance fashion modeling because I love dressing good and dressing well.
And dressing
well.
So
I also do that because I have a Pinterest page. Actually, I'm trying to grow.
Okay.
And yeah, doing shoots for my page on fashion.
Oh, wow.
So that's what I do. I love fashion.
I like the keyword you brought out, a platform. What do you mean when you talk about a platform?
I mean, you see, like, I have my Instagram page.
Okay.
And it has a lot of audience right now.
Oh, how many audiences?
I have 217K followers right now.
217,000
yeah, like
followers.
I grow, I have like 3K followers every week.
Every week?
Following me.
Every week?
That's like the average, yeah.
How do you
can
do
go to
that?
5K followers
Are you
week.
serious? Every week
yeah.
you're earning
Yeah,
3,000?
my insights show me
Wow.
like 3,000 people follow me every week.
Okay, I have to ask you this. Because I know
so that's a platform where I have people
where you have people who are listening
who are
to
watching me and listening and looking at what I'm doing.
Okay, do you feel like when you tell them to do something, they sort of listen to you and act on it?
Yeah, I feel like, because most of the people actually come to my DMs and ask me about, how do you do this? Even some people ask me for work. I'm like, I'm also still trying to get there.
To get there,
yeah,
wow.
So,
okay,
yeah,
certainly
like
well done. That's a lot because I think the world is getting to a point of using social capital and social media platforms to be able to generate businesses. So certainly welcome to the show.
Thank
but
you.
I'm very curious. So 217,000 people.
Yeah.
Can you charge them a shilling for a month?
Actually, the thing I tell myself is, if every follower can give me just 10 shillings.
10 shillings, you're done.
It won't hurt them. Just go to your M-Pesa
and send.
Just 10 shillings, it won't hurt them.
Yes.
Yeah, that would be a lot of capital for me to start something else.
Okay.
Yeah.
But then perhaps then there's the opportunity to find out what is it that these people want, because effectively what you're doing is your platform is your business, and so there's the need to sort of find out what do these people want and what can I sell to them for 10 shillings?
True. Actually, most of them follow me because I dance. So when I even stop posting my dance videos, they're like, on the comment section, we want another dance video.
Okay.
Dance, just dance, yeah.
All right. Again, that's also interesting because on COVID and we are all in the house and we are being forced to use social media a lot. I suppose then there's an opportunity to monetize your dancing and whatever content that you're putting out there and just see that you're giving value and also able to extract value from your platform, because that's a solid platform. I am out there, I can't even put out my numbers as yet. It will be a complete fail.
But sometimes even on the insights, most people who check out my content are not even following me. Like people who have found me maybe on the Explore, someone has shared my video somewhere and they've gone to look at my page and they're like, okay. Yeah. Most of the people, they're not even following me actually.
All right. Welcome to our, this is our little platform. So we speak about investment. So for one, this week we've just been following what's happening on the Nairobi Securities Exchange. So the Nairobi Securities Exchange has 61 companies that are listed, and people can be able to buy stocks and to sell stocks. So we tend to cover the information on a day-to-day basis and see what's happening. So this week we've seen a bit of the foreigners. The market is dominated by foreign investors. You know, can you imagine the 70% of the trades? Kenya, we have some long way to go. So I mean, I'll start off by just giving an overview of what the market happened, and then I'll pass it over to you, and you can give me now. You can ask me whatever questions that you want to ask, if that's okay. So the thing that's happened when we are looking at financial markets, Wayua.
Yeah.
Wayu.
Just tell me where you are. Me, I love the Wayua.
So when you're looking at the investment market, There's stocks, that's on the Nairobi Securities Exchange, or you can buy government bonds. Now, let me give you some interesting insights that we got this week. Now, yesterday, yani jana, serikali kuu ya Kenya ilikuwa kwenye soko ikitafuta pesa za kufanya biashara yake. Do you know how much people put in? 181 billion. Billion. People have so much money.
Mimi nasemanga Kenya usikaseme hakuna pesa.
Usisema wewe hauna pesa. Okay, labda wewe, mimi niko nazo. So they put in 181 billion, but then the government only took 80 billion.
What?
Only, so there's 100 billion that's looking for a place to get a return. But the thing is, the investment returns that you get, because the 5 years, so people were putting money for 5 years, 10 years, or 15 years. For 15 years, they were being given a return of 12.4% per year.
For 15 years. For
15 years. So when you start looking at such statistics, it sort of helps you realize, okay, spaces that help me make quick money mean that I can easily lose that money. True. Because it takes time to make money. So that was certainly the key news. So anytime like we're looking at our financial markets, those are the key things we look at. Where is money coming from? Where do people want to put money? Because now people are saying, hey, COVID, hizo shares siko sure. So acha najustaki ikae kwa bank kama fixed income na inizali, wacha nipatie serikali nitaikujia after retirement. So that's now what was happening in my world. All right, so now handing over to you. Let's take it away. What do you want to know? What do you want us to discuss?
Since I have a platform where I put out the videos, so
yes, I
ask my followers to ask me questions that they would like to ask me there.
Yes.
About investment.
Wow.
Because personally, I've never done those things about buying shares.
Okay.
I've never. I
just never. Is it that you're not interested? When you think about investments, what do you think about?
Sijai pata your advice from someone, ama sijai kuwa na interest hata ya kutaka kujua. But I guess since I met you,
yes,
I've had an interest in knowing about investment.
Kidogo.
Yeah, kidogo. Sijai taka mko like pesa yangu is that maybe I don't know, maybe puta kwa biashara nionange tu inakuja kama nimenunua kitu 500 niende niuze 1000 najua yeye nimepata profit. That's how I do it, like because I had a business nilikuwa na page yangu.
Unauza?
Yeah.
Wow.
But I stopped that in 2018.
2018.
Yeah, I stopped doing that. So I don't know, school time.
Okay.
Yeah, I finished last year, so last year project for year it was so tough on me, so last year really, I was really concentrating in my schoolwork last year. So I stopped going to Gikomba to get clothes, so I stopped. But you know, investment nilikuwa nafanya, nenda nanunua vitu naweka. So about shares and everything else, I wasn't even. But I had a group. We had this group of friends. We were like 8. We had a group at Chama. We put money every month.
Wow.
Then we find a place to invest. We had tulikuwa tumebuy shares za cooperative, I guess. Yeah.
So bado ziko ama?
Ilisha
aje mliuza shares alafu
tunataka friends just separate, you don't talk to each other anymore. So tukakasirikiana tukameleta pesa yetu tukaenda bank tukaambiwa tutolee pesa yetu.
Mkauza shares
tukachukua pesa yetu. But it was disappointing because it didn't give me that much for 2 years because we had put that money for 2 years. But it's all true. So after that, I was like, nah, I'm not doing these shares things again.
Wacha nikwambie experience yako ni legit. Juu kitu ya maana umesema hapo is ulikuwa unapata domo kwa biashara yako.
Yeah,
because let me tell you now, weekly. Sasa hizi zingine enyewe hapo venye umesema it's true because hii stock exchange unaweza ukeka pesa na upoteze pesa. So venye ukianza kuangalia investments tunasemanga kuna different ways za kuangalia. Nika kujenga hao. Unajua hizo ukaanza na roof. Ati uweke ceiling na uimagine uko na hao, hauna hao. Hiyo nini itasimamisha hiyo ceiling? So ukianza na investments, first ukianza investments unaanzanga kusema Winnie venye niko saa hii, why you are the way I am today. In 30 years, 40 years, Mungu akinijalia nifike hiyo age, ile nguvu niko nayo sitakuwa nayo. Hii platform niko nayo labda sitakuwa nayo. So sasa unasema sasa niko na naweza nikashikarada, natafuta do, natafuta zinaingia tu, you know. So you're making money now. So when you're thinking about investments, kitu ya kwanza unajaribu kujiuliza why you are 50 years from today atakaaje. Juu unajaribu kusema nataka kuweka do zangu zikwe zinamea, do ile siku nafika huko ile siku sina energy ya kutafuta do, narudia hizi do zimekuwa zikizaa pole pole. That's the first thing. Na ukiangalia hivyo juu nikaa kujenga hao. Unajua ukijenga hao, kujijengea hao, ujengi hao ati umalize leo alafu uhame kesho. Kitu unataka ukae nayo alafu ikusukume for a little while. So ukianza na foundation first, kitu ya first unasemanga wacha niweke do aside. Alafu pia kuna kitu ya maana umesema business na shares. You want to put your money in a space where it's growing. Juu ukiweka kwa shares 2 years na haijakulipisha. Juu hata easy shares, easy shares ni wewe kuinvest kwa biashara ya mtu mwingine. So the first thing that you have to be able to do is to invest kwa biashara yako, lakini pia hiyo mazao ukipata usitumie hiyo mazao. Kwa unaiweka aside. At least unaweza kuweka aside, unaweza kupatia government ama unaweza kuweka kwa fixed deposit, una at least kitu kidogo na ukitaka.
Actually, fixed deposit is working for me right now.
It's working for you. Unapata rate na kaje?
Guess KCB, guess what? 1%. I don't know.
1%.
Yeah, per
so
month,
it works
really
per month,
much, inasaidia because ikikatu bila ku grow, it's not good for me, but it's growing. For like 4 months nilipata some interest. I was like, nice.
That's good.
Since I don't have a business right now to invest in, and mambo ya shares no.
So your interest, your fixed deposit was better than what you got from the shares.
I guess for 2 years, yeah. For months, it came with months, but that one was for 2 years, and it was, it was so kidogo.
He's okay too. Like let me tell you, and I go speak to all the people, they keep telling me, "Be even in shares natuambia." Sisi tujatengeneza pesa.
That's why I think young people like us, we're like, we don't even check up on these things.
But I like the young people because what you're doing is what I admire about young people is they're investing in their businesses. But if you want this business, the same way I'm telling you, in 50 years, you won't be able to do what you're doing now. So if you're going to invest in your business, don't invest on you as someone who's self-employed. Go and find out hii biashara nitaijengaje. How do I put structures? Hata ukishikwa na flu bado biashara inaendelea. Juu kama utakuwa unajisimamia inamaanisha uko self-employed. Unataka uwe na biashara leo kama revenue zako zile zinakaa ni za 1 million, kesho zinakuwa next year ni 2 million. Unatengeneza profit unaweka kando. The year after that inaenda 5 million, inaenda ikigrow. Because shares ni kusema hata we biashara yako inaweza ikakuwa na shares na una invite wase kukam kuinvest kwa hizo shares na unaambia wase by the way mimi nitakupatia more return vile unajua juu mimi naelewa hii biashara. So that's how you really look at investments. Investments si kusema the only investment ni shares. Ni kuna kwanga categories nyingi. But ile kitu inakuanga na biashara za wase, kama mtu ajeka structures, utapatia msedo, mtaandikiana pahali, au utapatiwa title ya hiyo kampuni. Huyo msee akuja apotea ishie. Hiyo ndio inakuanga shida. Hiyo ndio inakuanga shida. So kaa sisi tutaendelea from this stage, kaa nyinyi mtakuja muendeleshe Kenya, inamaanisha over what you're doing, you also need to just get your mind around how do I then create a business around what I am doing, and how do I even begin to invite people around me, people I know, to buy a share in the business, and how responsible can I be to ensure ule mtu anaweka shilingi yake anapata na inazaa. Si ati shilingi inakuja inaingia na unaenda unanunua Mercedes Benz kesho ama tunakoda na Range Rover. That might not be the best thing. Yeah.
So I had another question. Like, at what point do I invest? At what age? There's someone actually who asked that question. Like, anashanga at what point in life, what age ndo anafaa kuinvest? Yeah, at what point?
As long as you're earning. As long as you're earning money, as long as you're earning money, at 10,000. Sasa tuchukue your 10,000.
Actually, let's go to 30. There's someone who has akona 30,000. Ataanzia wapi?
Anataka kuinvest.
Yeah, they
Sasa
want to invest, but they have 30,000. They feel it's too low. Wajua anzia wapi?
30,000 ni domo. 30,000. First venye naangalianga kabla hiyo 30,000, musemanga unajua ukiinvest ni risk. Unaweza ka get return. Hiyo 30,000 pia inaweza ikapotea. So kabla msia invest musema eka do kiasi aside as part of your savings, usemange in case anything happens for maybe 3 months, 6 months, hata ikishika ngori nitakuwa sawa. So unajaribu kila saa ukipata 10% angalau 10% unachukua unaweka kando, unaweka kwa hiyo savings account yako juu kesho kukinyesha kutendaje. So at least put that aside. Kama ushaweka hiyo aside, so useme hii 30,000. Kitu ya kwanza, do you have your own business that you're doing? Because your own business, if you put 30,000 into your business, I'm sure you can make it 60,000. You know what I say about your business? I keep saying social platform. You 217,000. Umesema one business idea need to get people to pay you 10 shillings, but you have to give them something.
True.
Another basic business idea is, can you find something that you can sell to these people every week?
Actually, the cloth idea hiyo ndio ilikuwa na.
Sasa kuna vitu zingine, sasa angalia watu wameanza kutengeneza, people are making different food products, spices. People are baking, people are selling to their communities. Juu so umesema ni 10 bob. So useme hii kitu nikinunua 80 nitauza 100. Ujaribu kufikiria ni nini kila mtu anatumia at least every week na kitu sio sensitive. So if you start looking at it that way and saying, what can I sell? And even though you don't do it on a weekly basis, you turn it to a monthly basis. You have now to become a trader in that space. That's your business. You go register your business, you go get a pay bill number. Ikwe kama nguo zimekushinda, tafuta kitu ingine. Because also clothes is a bit sensitive right now unless they're new clothes. Because getting there and then selling them to the other people, that's a bit of a sensitive space. But your people want content. Can you actually put your content in a proper business structure and sell that content? Can you actually get other artists to come on your platform to get exposure? Sijui kama mnauzanga CD. I think hiyo ya kitambo sana. So
CD. Great. People have DVD.
Okay, fine. Let's answer the 30.
Flash.
Flash, no, I'm just joking. But the person for 30,000, there are many things. So they can invest in a business. They can get into a space where they buy and sell things. I find if you buy and sell things and if you start a business, the returns are higher.
True.
If I nikinunua kitu ya sultano na naweza nikauza 1,000, but ile uchungu iko kwa kuanzisha biashara is you have to do it every day. Usipofanya, like as your business, uliacha 2018, inaisha. So ujiulize mimi niko na hiyo moral, do I have the energy to do this every day? That's the first thing. Ukisema enyewe hiyo mimi siwezi, maybe I'm employed, wacha nisaidie employer wangu, but I want this 30,000 to earn. Musemanga kitu ya kwanza unaweza kuweka fixed deposit kama venye umesema. That's at the very bottom. Sasa kama tunajenga foundation. Ukiweka kwa fixed deposit, ukijenga foundation musema ile return una get hapo and then the next class of investments. Ikipotea sawa. Kama unataka kugamble, at least ukigamble 3,000 ile mapato umepata kwa fixed deposit ikipotea ni sawa. Lakini foundation yako bado iko. Sasa anaweza kapeleka fixed deposit. Ile kitu kingine sasa tunaanza kuona kwa hii space nimekwambia kuna 181 billion inaingia gava.
Na kuna
kuna venye economy inakaa, economy ita struggle. Lakini kama unataka kuinvest for the long term unaweza ukaanza na serikali. So you can start putting money into the government treasury bills. Wanakuanga ile emakiba inakuanga minimum 3,000 bob. Alafu pia unaweza ukaenda central bank ufungue account na wao, uanze kutrade na wao. But hiyo 30,000 would need to grow a bit higher. So hiyo anaweza keka at least 3,000 kwa emakiba. Then kitu kingine ukikuja kwa space yetu ya shares, juu sasa amesema mimi sijui kufanya biashara inanishinda, wacha ni invest kwa biashara ya mtu mwingine. Unaingia soko la hisa. Stock Securities Exchange NSE. Sasa NSE kuna hizi company zote, lakini si zote ni poa. Nika ukienda super kuna kwaga brands nyingi, lakini kuna zile unasemanga hii ni bandia, wacha tu hata kama mtu anishow, lakini kuna zile unaendea. So kuna hizo stocks. So there are 6 stocks zinakuanga zina trade sana. Kuna kwanga Safaricom, KCB, kuna Cooperative, kuna Equity Bank, kuna East African Breweries na kuna BAT. Kwa hizo 6 muziangalia hivi. Sasa unatumia data ya nani? Kwa phone yako?
Safaricom.
Haya. So hiyo si mtu unaweza kubai juu unatumia data yao, unapiga simu na wao. Nini usunafanya M-Pesa na wao?
Everything Safaricom.
Share Safaricom ni 27 bob.
One share.
27 bob. Sasa kuna 30,000. Hizo ni shares ngapi?
30 divided by 27.
1,000 shares.
1,000 shares,
Yeah. You know, so he can buy a couple of shares at least with that. Alafu Safaricom, even though it goes 10-20% up, make kitu kidogo on top of what he wants. But siri ni asiweke hapo alafu atu after 10-20%. Akuwa anatafuta opportunities. Aya, Safaricom ni hiyo 27. KCB tumesema iko 35 bob. 35 bob. So hiyo 30,000 anaweza bado akabai. Equity iko 31 bob. Bado anaweza akabai. Unaelewa? BAT I think iko kama ni mtu wa sigara, but hiyo iko juu. BAT ile story like inauza so 3.
What?
Kama unavutanga sigara, hiyo ni packet moja ya sigara. For example, no, but think about it. If you smoke, ile kitu ya maana musema, kama hii kitu unatumianga, at least nunua uko unapata mazao.
True.
Juu BAT wanalipa dividend. Wamesema dividend ya half year wamepeana shilingi 350. Hiyo ni 10% return already. Kama ulienda kanunua packet ya sigara, you know, so you can look at it like that. EABL sasa iko 165, lakini EABL inaweza kama chini juu kukiwa lockdown nyingine ama kukiwa restriction ya movement inaweza. So hizi stocks ukiziangalia hivyo, kitu ya maana kuangalia ni gani itanipea dividend. Na dividend kwa soko la hisa kwa stocks ni kama venye unapewa return kwa fixed deposit. So there are some like KCB sasa iko 10% return. hiyo si ni higher than labda fixed deposit na unangoja. Si ndio? So that's something that you can look at. Safaricom is not as high. KCB ndio iko kwa hiyo category iko high sana.
Bank with KCB. So
you bank with KCB, so you should really consider it. So you make sure that you earn your dividend, alafu sasa unakuwa pia unaangalia soko. Si ati unanunua 30 bob alafu unaenda unashonga. Uwezi ukaenda kulala, lazima unaangalia. Ikifika 45 bob unatoka unarudi tena. Anaweza akafanya hivyo. Then the next thing, anaweza labda akainvest kwa biashara ya best yake, but that's very risky because ukiinvest kwa biashara ya best yako, as you've said, if I give you 30,000 leo, how will I know? Ukidecide utanilipa?
Okay.
What will I do? You know. Okay, sawa basi. I hope we've answered that. Wacha tuchukue break alafu we can come back. So we take a short break. I hope you can tell us where you're watching us from. Our SMS line is 20146. You can also reach out to us. That's Metropole TV or Mbithe Mwema on all our social media platforms. This is a Friday. I know there's a lot going on here, but it's all about Ask Mbithe, and we take it down and we're like, let's break down this whole concept of investments, and this is a space where we take any of your questions and try and answer. I hope you can tell us where you're watching us from, and then probably you can also ask me anything that you'd like us to answer, and we will endeavor to do that. See you after the break.